One man broke the most powerful republic on earth. 2,000 years later, we still use his name to mean emperor. He was born a nobody with a famous name, and he died a god with a knife in his back. In between, Julius Caesar broke the greatest republic the world had ever seen. 2,000 years later, his name still means power itself. The German Kaiser, the Russian Tsar, even the month of July, all come from one man. So how did a single Roman become the most famous name in history? And why did his own friends kill him? Caesar did not start at the top. He started deep in debt. He came from an old noble family that had run out of money and power. To climb, he borrowed staggering sums and spent it all buying the love of the Roman crowd. He gambled everything on politics and made a secret deal with Rome's richest and strongest men. It was an alliance of three: Caesar's ambition, Pompey's armies, and Crassus's endless money. Together, they secretly ran the Republic, and it made Caesar governor of a wild frontier. That frontier was Gaul, and it would make him a legend. For 8 years, Caesar marched his legions across what is now France and beyond. He beat tribe after tribe, and even crossed into Britain at the edge of the known world. His greatest rival was a Gallic chief named Vercingetorix, who united the tribes against him. At the siege of Alesia, Caesar was trapped between the city and a relief army, and still won. By the end, historians say 1 million Gauls were dead and 1 million more enslaved. Caesar was now the most powerful and most dangerous man in Rome. Rome's leaders saw the danger and ordered him to give up his army. The Senate sided with Pompey and told Caesar to return home alone as a private citizen. Doing that meant prison or death. Refusing meant civil war. On the banks of a small river called the Rubicon, Caesar made his choice. He crossed it with his army, an act of open war, and reportedly said, "The die is cast." Pompey and half the Senate fled. Within months, Caesar controlled Italy. He chased his enemies across the world and crushed Pompey's army in Greece. Caesar came home not as a general, but as the ruler of the Roman world. He had himself named dictator, and then dictator for life, something Rome had never allowed. But he used that power to build. He forgave debts, gave land to soldiers, and fed the poor. He even fixed the calendar, giving us the 365-day year, with a leap day that we still use. One month was renamed in his honor. We still call it July. To the people, he was a hero. To the old noble families, he was a king in all but name. And in Rome, there was no insult and no danger greater than the word king. A group of senators decided the only way to save the Republic was to kill him. They called themselves the Liberators, and among them was Brutus, a man Caesar trusted. On the 15th of March, they surrounded him at a meeting of the Senate. They stabbed him 23 times. The most powerful man in the world died on the floor. But killing Caesar did not save the Republic. It ended it. The people turned on the assassins, and Rome fell into another brutal civil war. The winner was Caesar's adopted heir, a young man named Octavian. He took Caesar's name, crushed all rivals, and became Rome's first true emperor. From then on, every Roman emperor carried the name Caesar as a title of power. It outlived Rome itself, becoming Kaiser in Germany and Tsar in Russia. The senators killed Caesar to stop one man from becoming a king. Instead, they turned his name into the word for emperor for the next 2,000 years. Julius Caesar didn't just break Rome. He became it.